I sent you the story to wash it all out for you.
Casey Hunt interviewed Liz Cheney last night, and they were just basically talking about her run for the presidency.
Right, I've already gone down.
Exactly.
I feel like, is it possible that Dick Cheney is going to hurt? Maybe. He's just so evil. You're like, no. Yeah, Jesus.
Remember what we're getting
into.
Oh,
jeez, I forgot about the war criminal thing. Okay. Yes, Zach tweeted, fun fact, Dick Cheney is also a liar. Plus, he's a murderer who killed hundreds of thousands of people for his oil and defense contracts. Him and his wretched daughter and Trump, they all can all rot in hell. That seemed to be the consensus on the Dick Cheney ad. Oliver said Dick Cheney saying Trump is evil is like brain cancer talking about lung cancer.
Oh.
Fight, fight, fight.
Yeah.
You're all an evil bag of cancer-ridden rats. Oh, please, can we have some more? Why not? Please, sir, can I have some more?
All right.
Yeah.
Lynn and I are so proud of Liz for standing up for the truth, doing what's right, honoring her oath to the Constitution, when so many in our party are too scared to do so. Liz is fearless. She never backs down from a fight.
Okay.
There is nothing more important she will ever do than lead the effort to make sure Donald Trump is never again near the Oval Office. And she will succeed. I am Dick Cheney. I proudly voted for my daughter. I hope you will too.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm Liz Cheney, and I approve this message.
Oh, good.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, do you love me now? Okay, the only way that I would have been okay with that ad is if her Leslie sister came in at the end and went, I am gay. I am still a labia-loving lesbian. And Liz Cheney said, I approve that too. You're right? Then I'll be like, fine. Threw your gay sister under the bus to get elected last time. We see you. We see you and your evil war criminal father.
But we appreciate the work you're doing on the January 6th.
We certainly do. It's magical, and thank you. And by the way, Travis, what is with all these Veruca assaults? I've always said, thank you, Merrick Garland.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Stephanie. You can rewrite history about your age, but you cannot erase this.
Yeah, you can't erase this. We have tape on this.
God, what have I said every day? Be patient. Merrick Garland. I'm wearing my Black Lives Matter t-shirt for Breonna Taylor. Justice has come for Breonna Taylor at long last.
Huge.
That was a BFD. Has any tweet, Travis, ever made me happier than new from CNN? Trump's legal defense team has warned him recently that federal indictments are possible. Heavenly angels.
But he doesn't think he's in danger. That's what he's telling people.
That's what hopefully hubris comes before the
Exactly.
fall. He's like, witch hunt, kangaroo court, it'll never happen. Oh,
Despite all of his advisors saying, you're in trouble, girl.
Yeah, you in danger, girl.
You in danger, girl.
Let's hope one of them said that, because he wears a girdle and he's heels and makeup.
Now,
you in danger, girl.
Are you misgendering him?
He looks like a really old lesbian in that pic. Did you see the latest picture from the golf club? Like, Noel Castler is right. When he can't wear the girdle, holy crap.
When he sits around the golf club,
he sits around the golf club. Woo, woo, woo.
Now
I heard he got hit by a car. Didn't have enough gas to get around him. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now we're fat shaming.
Sorry.
Misgendering and fat shaming. And it's only the first segment.
I'm an old lesbian. He looks like an old lesbian on the golf course, doesn't he?
He does not look like you.
He looks like that old golf lesbian. I'm just saying, I know a lot. I'm good friends with a lot of them.
Old lesbians don't wear girdles, Stephanie.
Well,
they just let it hang out.
Neither does he.
When he's golfing.
Right.
Well.
And then they just strap all that in when he goes
corset.
to give it with a giant suit when he goes to give a speech, right? Can you imagine? Like, nobody can be around him when they take off the girdle. It's
like run for your lives.
Right? It's it's like, you know what it's like, the Blob.
No. Yeah.
Right? The Blob just, it's like, and then he's pouring out of movie theaters. His stomach is.
When they take off the girdle, it's like Mr. Creosote in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The wafer thin mint. Yeah. He just explodes.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Or he's like, if you saw a Scary Movie, the one girl's, down below hair. She had a 70s thing. He took her pants off.
I think I saw that in a promo somewhere.
That was funny.
I don't think I watched. I don't think I've seen Scary Movie.
That was before bikini waxes and stuff. Okay. Anyway, yes, you are correct, Chris. Hubris goes before the fall.
That's right.
Trump's legal team. I guess, you know what? I'm just going to read this story all morning. Oh, until we have Glenn Kirshner in a few minutes.
Both hands above the desk.
Yeah. Don't touch yourself. No.
I can hold it up with one hand.
Oh.
When I need to switch pages, I'll just switch hands. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like.
There.
Then they'll get sticky.
These two pages are stuck together. Can you help me?
Yeah, but when you use the other hand, it's like someone else pleasuring you.
Don't you know to laminate this? laminate a story like this.
I am not driving over here and laminating for you after I print for
Just
you
do it.
by remote.
I'm going to need a new one. Former President Trump's
The
legal
old one
team
is dirty.
Is it,
Dirty.
as the prison fans used to say. Can I have a new picture? The old one is dirty.
Sticky.
Former President, I'm just going to keep reading this. I don't care. I'm like you know what? I'm like Herschel Walker before the head injury when he was a running back. Just going to batter right through you two.
We have more Herschel Walker today, by the way.
Yeah, we have what the hell Herschel again because...
He's going to make this debate happen one way or another.
I'm going to make this run through you two if it kills me. Former President Trump's legal team is in direct communications with Justice Department officials. A first sign of talks between the two sides as the criminal probe accelerates, intensifies. The talks revolve around whether Trump will be able to shield conversations he had while he was president from federal investigators. Let me jump out ahead of Glenn Kirshner and say,
Computer says no.
Crime fraud exemption, crime fraud. You don't get to shield your conversations when you're committing a crime. That was not a very soothing radio voice. I apologize. The talks, in recent week, investigators have moved aggressively into Trump's orbit, subpoenaing top former White House officials. Here's the part, Chris. Here's the hubris before the fall.
Yep.
Trump has grilled his attorneys about whether they actually believe he will face formal charges, yet the former president has aggressed a heavy dose of skepticism he will be indicted. Oh, that's why this is going to make this so much more glorious when it happens. Can you imagine the celebration around the world? Oh, my God. The person described the former president as dismissive in conversations about his legal troubles, often repeating his witch hunt mantra. Isn't that fantastic? He's specifically been counseled to cut contact with Mark Meadows.
Yep.
Why could that be?
Former White House attorney Ty Cobb has said is perfectly positioned to be the John Dean of this mess. Oh, happy days are here again.
Also,
And when people ask him about this, he switches the conversation to the upcoming elections.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
well, also, do you think that maybe some of these intimate text messages between Alex Jones and
No.
Roger Stone might play into some of these indictments?
What do they mean by
Intimate text
means
to
a
Roger
lot
Stone.
of things.
That judge needs to really think about her words.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
about his Dick Nixon tattoo on his back.
Intimate means a lot of things. It doesn't
Right.
necessarily mean
Sure.
bumping uglies.
Sure.
Highly confidential and personal.
Sure. Okay. Angry staffer saying exactly the same thing I've been saying. 2 weeks ago, Twitter was guaranteeing you Garland wasn't doing anything. Today, Trump's lawyers are telling him to prepare for federal indictment. It's almost like the DOJ keeping their heads down and just working is a good thing. What did I say to all of you? Everybody just shut up. It's my show. I can just say whatever. I'm like Alex Jones on the stand just because I think it makes it true.
Yeah, Alex Jones said yesterday that he had a victory for free speech yesterday.
Right, that's what that was. Wait till he gets the punitive. So I know everybody says there's like 4 million, only 4 million, but that's only the
Right.
It's the
That's actually
Right.
cost.
yeah,
And
punitive is
right.
today, which
And I saw a legal analyst this morning say that the jury may have been cognizant that he has all of these other
Right.
lawsuits from all the other families coming down the line, and so
Right.
they didn't want to take all of the money from him before they could get to the other awards that were coming down the line.
By the way, am I personally bitter about the Alex Jones story? I am. I've been bitter since the 3rd grade about
Yes, very, very bitter.
By the time I got to the 5th grade, I was very bitter. Very, very
Fifth grade.
bitter.
I don't know. Yeah.
A bitter, bitter person.
We had this weird idea when we started this show that we would just, tell the truth and sell products that we personally use and believe in and are not scams. And what was the estimate yesterday? He makes $300 million a year?
yeah.
A year, $800,000 a day selling Bolt supplements and a steady stream of lies,
And tanning oil, apparently.
apparently.
Because his before and after, he just
Apparently,
had a
I'm
tan.
doing something wrong. Okay. Tune into the Patreon show for our real thoughts on that. Our unedited, FCC-free thoughts on all that.
And that's just the $10 level. So, that's...
And we wouldn't be here without you, Patreon, because we don't sell Bolt supplements in a steady stream of lies. Do we, Colonel Steve? Okay. Brian says, Steph, my dad was the attorney that sued Ford for the Pinto gas tank explosions. Wow. And made a movie about it. $6 million verdict, but it was $120 million punitive. That's what I think the jury is going to do to Jones. So we shall see today, right? We'll see how what did he call it yesterday, Chris? Victory for?
His victory for free speech.
Yeah.
We'll see how he feels about that today after the.
And he gave no context. He gave no explanation for why he thought it was victory for free speech. He just said it was a victory for free speech yesterday.
Okay. And we have always been at war with these guys.
Exactly.
All right. Meanwhile, everybody,
Oh,
don't move. Don't breathe.
don't disturb the Senate.
The Man Cinema appears to have come to an agreement on the Inflation Reduction Act. We don't know if the sausage that the cinema took out will upset the mansion.
Or Bernie Sanders.
Oh, Jesus. Please,
Yeah.
God.
I
Let's,
saw a headline
oh, my
about Sanders yesterday that
God.
worried me.
Oh,
I almost
God.
gave that to you, but you had too much other
No,
stuff.
no, don't.
You had too much other stuff on your plate. I didn't want to
Okay,
worry
we
your
need
little
to
head
get
about it.
8 new senators. Nobody should have this much power, one person.
Tim Ryan in Ohio, did you see the latest numbers?
What?
Who's that? By 10 points
That's
over J.D.
fantastic.
Vance.
That's fantastic. Yes, I did see that. Senator Kristen Sinema said she will move forward on a revised version of the Senate Democrats' health care, climate, and deficit reduction package after party leaders agreed to scale back some of their original tax proposals. The new approach, along with other changes to the proposal known as the Inflation Reduction Act, satisfied Sinema's chief concerns and helped set in motion a plan to approve it as soon as this weekend. In a statement, Sinema said Democrats had agreed to remove a key tax targeting wealthy investors that had made changes to a second provision that aims to impose a new minimum tax on corporations that currently pay nothing to the U.S. government. Because, she had to keep the super rich people happy. Oh, pardon me. Here it is. From here, Sinema said she would await a final review from the chamber's parliamentary. Don't move.
Don't move.
Don't breathe. A critical step in the process that allows Democrats to move their spending bill, at which point she would then move forward. Because you know why, Chris? You just never know what she's going to do because she's
Eccentric.
erratic. A maverick. In recent days, Manchin had remained steadfast in his support for the deal he struck, which is expected to generate more than $768 billion in revenue over the next decade. Any change to the sausage, any change to assuage Sinema threatened to reduce the roughly $300 billion expected to be available for the deficit reduction, a major issue for Manchin. So, as a one monster, the Man Sinema must be pleased at all costs. And so, we have the sausage casing is holding for now. But
I got one little,
oh no,
because I saw no,
Now
this
what?
is good.
Now what?
No,
Yes.
this is good. No, everyone was complaining. I went and did some research this morning.
Uh-huh.
So she wants to take out the
Right.
yes,
the tax. So that would have raised $14 billion. In exchange to offset that,
Right.
she's agreed, and I think this is a good thing, to a 1% excise tax on company stock buybacks, which is what
Yes.
companies were
okay,
doing.
Right.
all right.
And that will generate $73 billion.
Okay.
So more money is being generated from her
I
deal.
got it, but don't. Anybody still don't move.
It's not 11
Don't breathe.
billion.
Don't touch her.
Right. It's not 11 billion, but
It's $73 billion.
yes. So,
Don't upset the Maverick
well, don't upset Sanders
Or-
either.
or Maserati Mansion. Don't. Okay. Okay. That's the very fragile update
Well,
on the
the
very-
Senate is like a Fabergé egg.
on the very fragile deal.